This is as good as we're gonna get. I need you to stop eating pizza. Okay, welcome back to my channel. Today, obviously, Brandon is going to be in this video today. If you are new to my channel, my name is Brooke. This is my husband, Brandon, and today we are doing the tattoo video. I don't really know what it's called, but basically we're going to show you guys our tattoos and tell you like the meaning of them and whatnot. I wanted him to do this video with me because I only have 3 tattoos, and one of them is with him.
Yep. Oh yeah.
What?
I thought you had 2.
No, I have 3.
Yeah.
So yeah, and plus his tattoos are pretty cool too, so
They're okay.
yeah. Okay, my very first tattoo I have is this one. It just says Ohana, and it has a little heart at the end. I got this with my cousin Tori on her birthday. Did we do it on her birthday or for her birthday?
I don't know.
I think it was on her birthday we did this. We got matching tattoos.
Same day I got this one.
Yeah, so if you don't know, it's kind of from Lilo and Stitch. Ohana means family, and family means nobody gets left behind or forgotten. She's my cousin, and she's also my best friend. So yeah, that's why we did that one together. That's my very first one I got. What was that? 3 years ago?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, maybe 3 years ago. I don't know. So yeah, there is that one. And then my second tattoo is, I don't even know how to show this one. My second tattoo is this one. Oh, where did I get this?
Poopies.
At Poopies. That's, sorry, you can't see me. I got it at a place called Poopies.
Poopies.
And they, it's like this restaurant that's like really popular around here. And
It's a biker bar.
Yeah, basically. And they used to do tattoos. They used to do tattoos, but they don't anymore. So, sorry. And then my next one I got is this one. It just says, stop touching me. It just says, simply believe. I don't know if you can see it that well. It's kind of an awkward angle to do that. I got this one for my cousin Mike. He passed in a motorcycle accident 2 years ago, and he had simply believe tattooed on him, and it was just kind of his saying, his
Life motto.
yeah, it was just kind of his thing. And so I got that to kind of, I can't show it. I got that for him. So yeah, there's that one. I got that at
Ow.
what's the place?
That's my bad leg. Stop hitting it.
Oh, sorry. What's the place called?
Black Relic.
Black Relic. I got that one at a tattoo shop called Black Relic. And then my next one, where's your hand? Is this. He has the same one back here. It's just our wedding date, 10/08/2016. Him and I got that one together on our honeymoon in Florida. Couldn't tell you the name of the place. You probably can't either.
No.
No, we literally, I wanted to get this tattoo for like a long, long time. I knew that like when we got married that I was going to get that tattoo right there, and then he decided to get it as well. And while we were on our honeymoon, we're like, hey, perfect time to do it. So we literally just like Googled tattoo shops
We were in Venice.
in Venice or like around there. So we thought it would be cool to do it on our honeymoon. And it's really probably, no, not probably, it is the worst tattoo that I have. You can't really tell, so I'm not even going to try to show you. Like, you can't tell unless you're like really looking at it, but the lines are like super not straight, and it's just like not good in general, but it was like the memory that,
Spur of the moment.
yeah, we probably could have got it done a lot better somewhere else at a different time, but like I said, we wanted to do it on our honeymoon. I don't really have complaints about my other tattoos. Maybe this one, because I wish it wasn't like I wish it wasn't so like curly, if that's a good way to describe it, you know what I mean?
as like strong of cursive.
Yeah, like I wish as curly. I don't even know how to describe it, but sometimes I feel like it's hard to read. Like this E on the end, it kind of looks like an R. I don't know. I like it, but I wish it would have been a little bit more simple, I guess is a good way to put it. And then, yeah, I don't have any complaints about this one. The one that hurt the worst was probably this one. None of them really hurt because they're all small and took about, I don't know,
Lucky you.
20 minutes at the most, half hour at the most. So none of them really hurt. Maybe this one, just because like right on like your tendons there, that was probably the worst part. This one, I felt it down in my pinky. That's really it. Yeah, none of them really hurt too bad, so can't complain too much. You're up.
Okay. So I have. This is the very first one I ever got. It is. So I got it.
Get up a little bit closer.
It's really bad as well. So you can even see in the camera how it's like not filled in properly. Here and there, it's all supposed to be like a dark black. But anyways, it was my first one. It's supposed to say Clark, which is my last name. Your last name too, I guess. So it's supposed to say Clark. Couldn't tell you if it actually does. We went to Mall of America when I was 16, and in Minnesota, if you have a parent's consent and they sign a paper, you can get a tattoo under 18. So I made a deal with my mom. I don't remember what the deal was now, but I did something, and so then she signed for me to get the tattoo. So I was just super excited.
Which, if you know his mom, is really surprising because she hates tattoos. She like cringes every time he gets a new tattoo. So.
Yeah, I mean, it was 9. Yeah, I'm 25 now. Yeah, it was 9 years ago. So I don't remember what the whole backstory to it was, but we just found a shop that would do it, and then we put into good old Google came through for me, and we used, I don't know, more than just one. We used like 3 or 4 Chinese to English generators, and they all actually came back with the same thing, so that makes me feel a little bit better as to what it actually says. But you know, I don't read Chinese, so
if you do, let us know if this actually says Clark,
yeah,
or what
or
the
it
heck
says
it really says.
you're a donkey or something. So the reason that I got it is, at the time when I was like 16 in high school and whatnot, I was super into watching UFC, and if anybody knows MMA, the MMA fighter George St. Pierre, he actually has the Chinese symbols, words, whatever, on his pec as well. So that's actually where I got the idea from. But yeah, that's it for my first one. It was super easy. It's all just muscle and fat here, basically. Right. So if you can see it, it's here. You're not going to be able to read it.
No.
But anyways, it says, failure will never overtake me if my determination to succeed is strong enough. I'm super into motivation and self-motivation and stuff like that. So it was just a quote that I found that I really liked. Still to this day, being my second to now have 5, it is the most painful tattoo I've ever gotten.
It's right on your ribs.
Yeah, well, yeah, not only are you on bone, but there's also a lot of nerve endings around here in your stomach. So it's just banging on bone and nerve endings. When I got done with it, there was literally a pool of sweat in the chair. It was absolutely awful, and I was beet red, and it was terrible. And then my third tattoo, which is also my not most recent. This one is my most recent.
Oh, yeah.
So my last one that I got done was obviously this one on our honeymoon. But then my third tattoo that became a cover-up because they did an awful job is my second to newest tattoo, which is on my back, which you're going to have to help me with.
Yeah. Oh, well. Okay, so this is obviously what it turned into as the cover-up. All that's left of the original tattoo are these 2 wings. The rest of it is new.
Yeah. The shop that did it did an absolutely awful job, and the letters were not only too small, but they also bled out. So once the tattoo settled in,
You're like,
letters, faded letters, numbers, a lot of it actually completely just, it was chunks.
it's just like blobs.
Yeah, it was
some of
just,
it.
yeah, you couldn't read it. It was absolutely awful. And that's the artist's fault for one, not going deep enough into my skin for the ink to stay. And then for two, not stopping me and saying, hey, this needs to be bigger, because once the tattoo settles itself, it's just going to be blob because the words were too small. I went to Black Relic, which is where she got her Simply Believe done, and they did an entire cover-up, obviously, as you saw. So I have a new tattoo for my grandma. That's who it was, by the way, her name. The name was my grandma. She passed away when I was in like freshman year of high school, when I was 14. So that was that one.
And the other one.
And the other one. So it was my third and my fifth, technically. It's the same tattoo. But
Yeah.
it was my,
And he decided to do the cover up right before we left for our honeymoon. And we went to Florida, so we were obviously on a beach. And so we had to like find the best and like safest sunscreen for him to use on it. And he hates sunscreen, so I had to like lather him up just up top. He wouldn't let me put it anywhere else. So his tattoo had to be covered, and he could not go any farther down into the water because water.
like it could get wet, obviously,
Yeah.
but it couldn't be submersed in water,
Yeah.
which is fine because we were in the ocean, and I don't like the ocean. I don't like things that can eat me.
But then
And then this one is...
now you get to try to show
yeah.
it.
So that, it says weather your storm, and then it is an anchor, and then like a axe, just a wood cutting axe basically. And this one was done at Poopy's as well by the same person who did the one on my ribs.
Did he do this one? No.
No, you got the other guy doing
Yeah.
it because I was getting it done.
Yeah.
So the same person did this one, and then so what it basically means is like the anchor is like holding your ground, not being pushed by the storm, whether troubles in life, blah blah blah. And then the axe is for hard work ethic, perseverance. Obviously, if you're chopping wood, it's very difficult to do, so it's just symbolism. And then, of course, weather your storm means basically like a bad event in your life. No matter how painful or powerful the storm is, or however much it hurts things, every storm passes. So just weather it, and things will be better. Again, self-motivation.
Kind of like the popular tattoo, "This too shall pass."
Yeah. And
That's all.
that's it. I got 5, but I've been tattooed 6 times.
Yeah.
Want me to rank mine on a pain scale?
Sure.
So, if you're thinking about a tattoo and you're not sure where to get it or whatever, chest, like this, basically this hole up here, the outside of your arm, the shoulder, the pec, anything up here, super easy. The forearm was really easy again. It's just all meat here. So pec was the easiest, then my forearm. With both of these, I literally just had a conversation with the guy the entire time. And then the back didn't hurt as much. It hurt on the spine, obviously being the spine. But when you're just getting drilled on for 4 or 5 hours, it starts to hurt really bad. So at first it didn't hurt that bad, but if you're getting a long session on your back, be prepared for that. And then this one, like I said, this one probably was more annoying than anything else, but the ribs is absolutely awful if anybody's ever getting a rib.
That is pretty much it for this video. If you have any other videos that you want to see us do together, then go ahead and leave those down in the comments. Let me know what your favorite tattoo of ours is, or your most painful tattoo. Let me know your most painful tattoo. Go ahead and like this video, subscribe if you liked our videos and you want to see more, and I'm going to be posting hopefully a lot in September, so make sure you leave me ideas for sure. And we will see you in our next video.